Hi! Today we're going to be talking in our tutorial about the digital multimeter found in the lab. We're going to be going over current, voltage, and resistance. We're going to go through and we're going to describe Ohm's law, how we can calculate the voltage, the current, and resistance, and also how we can take those measurements using a multimeter. We'll connect it to a voltage source to show the voltage drop across the resistor, and also we'll measure the current flowing through the resistor, and we'll also show the value of the resistor once it's been disconnected from the source. Let's go to the circuit.
This is where we will connect the voltage source, and here is where we will be taking our measurements. Let's take a look at this on paper. Alright, here we go. Perfect.
Okay, this is a schematic of the simple circuit we're going to build. We'll start by verifying the resistance of the 1 kilo ohm resistor. There is a 10 to 20% tolerance in most resistor values, so it is wise to verify resistance prior to building your circuit.
Alright, first we'll start this off by turning on the multimeter that we will be using. That can be done by pushing this button right here. Next, we will select the ohm measurement key, which is this button right here. And then we'll show you now how to take the measurement, which will be parallel to this resistor, as is shown here.
Okay, now we are going to show you how to measure the voltage across a resistor. According to Kirchhoff's loop laws, the sum of the voltage drops across each element in a closed loop circuit or closed circuit loop must be equal to 0. We have 12 volt power source in series with a 1 kilo ohm resistor, both connected to ground. Therefore, the voltage drop across the resistor should be equal to 12 volts.
Thanks, Eliza. Let's turn on the voltage source like she said, and then we will select the DC voltage measurement key from the multimeter, and then we will take our measurement as we did before from the circuit here in parallel for voltage. Now, as we mentioned, we're expecting a 12 volt drop across the resistor, and there it is, with a little bit of difference coming because of the tolerance of the resistor. Now let's go take a look at current and how we can find that.
Ohm's law states that the current flowing through the resistor is equal to the voltage drop across the resistor divided by the resistance.
So we got the voltage drop right here, so let's go take the measurement. Hey, gorilla! Better. Now we need to remember that we're going from the DC voltage to DC current. So we push shift and then the voltage key again, which will take us to the current setting. We also need to remember to change the cords for a proper current reading. Now going to the circuit, we also need to remember to break the circuit so that we can get the flow of current through the multimeter. And as we see here, we are expecting a current of about 12 milliamps through a 1 kilo ohm resistor, and that's exactly what we have, folks. Let's hear it for our circuit boy.
Okay, as was shown, we can use the HP multimeter to measure the resistance, the voltage, and also the current, the various components in this circuit.
Ah! And don't you forget it!